had a demonic dream last night. Actually, I thought it was demonic. It was a weird nightmare that I woke up out of, and when I got done with it, it's gonna... had a weird dream that happened last night, and it was, without the details, it's just going into, it was sketchy, and then in the middle of the dream, it's like my conscience woke up. I'm like, hey, this is evil. I don't like evil. I don't like this dream. And then, because it was a sin thing going on, and I'm like, I ain't into this. What it was is Satan was throwing stuff in my dream, and it was stuff that there's some sins that we're into and there's others that we're not. This was something I'm like, dude, I ain't into this. It was like, okay, you've gone too far. This is like, it's like in my dream, you went too far, Satan. It's like my conscience woke up and goes, I ain't into this. This ain't me. And then instead of waking up, because that's cool when you wake up out of a nightmare, and it wasn't sleep paralysis. I was looking in this dream, and there's some funky stuff going on, and I'm saying, no, this ain't cool. I look, and to my right, there's like this large white projecting screen, like you had in high school. And on it, it was like pure white. And on it, at first I couldn't see, there was like this black ink on it, black, evil black. I'm like, what? I'm like, the white screen's cool, but I see this design kind of, it's very ornate, and I'm not into ornate stuff. I'm simple, like Japanese architecture and design, just very simple, stark, not, just simple. I got nothing against ornate stuff, it's just not me. So I'm looking at this ornate design being drawn, that was drawn on this white screen in like this black ink, and it's kind of real curly and stuff. I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, that's an upside down cross. I'm like, okay, that's not cool. And it's got the body on it, it's just all black on a cross, upside down, and the ornate lines around it was kind of used to disguise it and make it look all ooh-ah. And I'm like, I done got me a demonic dream, and this is the thing that's manifesting it, and it pretty much hates Jesus. It hates righteousness. It hates pretty much everything Jesus is, it hates. And it was projecting it into my mind through my dream, and when it overplayed its hand, or God woke up my conscience in the dream, I saw what was giving this thing to me. And, as a demon, I don't know what level of demon it is, and there's a choir of 9 levels, from what I understand, for angels that the demons fell from. So they're one of the 9, and there's ranks. I don't know what level it was, but there are demons that talk to us, whether it's during the day or at night. And there are angels that are talking to us, and the Holy Spirit that's talking to us, helping us to do good and desire good. And also, God is working with us, at least with me, and probably you. That's why I'm making this video. It is to discern good and evil, to distinguish between good and evil, using our senses to discern any given moment. And it's really cool because since I've had this dream, which is just a few hours ago, I've had this really bad ringing in my ears, and I realized that this ringing, I believe it's a demon that's been talking to me, because I hadn't been able to figure it out for quite a while. I didn't know if it was biological or spiritual. But the more I think about this dream and this thing that I saw in the dream, that upside down black cross with the body on it, the more the ringing goes away. I'm like, dude, I've been getting talked to. And I haven't been able to say no to this thing for a long time, except God is giving me revelation of my problems that I thought that were biological. I'm like, no, they're not. They're spiritual. So it's going away and I'm getting victory over it. Pray into your life. Ask God to reveal to you what's bad, what's demonically influencing you so you can get past it, and also what's good, because I don't want it to be like under every rock there's a demon, but the thing is, under some rocks there are. So under some hidden things there are probably problems that aren't ours, that they're being given to us or put in us like a splinter. And we are allowed to take them out by understanding what is us, and what things that we have to take responsibility for, and what things we don't have to take responsibility for, that we can reject. Certain thoughts, feelings, and emotions that are over the top and not ours, that we are allowed to say, okay, this isn't me. And it helps you, cast them out, like pretty much by saying, okay, this ain't me, you can go. And once I've had this assurity that I now know and understand what's going on in my life, it's easier to get a handle and overcome them. So it's, kind of happy. I mean, it started out off as a jacked up dream, but it wound up as like really informative and incredibly helpful. So, yay God, if he's done it for me, he'll do it for thee. Ask for understanding, for discernment, and ask him to open up your, the eyes of your understanding, so that you may know the heights, the depth, the breadth, the width of the love of God that passes all understanding. And how it comes might be kind of interesting. He might kind of give you a jacked up dream, not so much to give you a jacked up dream or allow it, but for something so that you can understand it ain't your jacked up dream. It ain't your jacked up life. At least in part of it, you're allowed to say, okay, this ain't me. You can go, bye. And then you get victory over it, and your ears stop ringing, and you get happy. So, there's my testimony of overcoming and, kind of enjoying it. I wasn't sure if I was going to share it, but can't hurt, Test and approve all things, and hold fast to those things that are good. I done got me some good. Hope you do too. And got questions, hit me up. Got some answers, we can chat. And Friday's coming someday, so what is it? It's Taco Tuesday today. So happy Taco Tuesday, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.